Hey guys, so I got this video especially for you, for our group. This is basically explanation of everything that went on past period that I told you I was working on code. Today finally I got everything in place. All bugs were fixed, and I want to show you how everything went off in the past few days especially. So if I want to show you, basically now we're at balance 1,272. There is equity a bit down, but this is normal because some positions I don't want to close at all. This is the way that I'm working now, because the other way that I was telling you about, which is bracket, I had brackets and then in between it goes and makes positions and then it gains money. The problem that I've seen with this method, which was I think a few days ago, last week or something. The problem is what? The problem is sometimes when you do that, it crosses one of the brackets, and when it crosses that, then we will close all the positions on the other, on this side of the brackets that crossed, because basically it gained money. So we were most of the time we are left with one side, and then by time what happens is the gap between the two sides or two brackets increases and becomes huge. And when that happens with small amount of money, say $1,000 or $800 or something, then you run out of money. Your equity is down because the gap is big. You have a lot of positions on each sides, but the amount of dollars in between are big. So for example, I had the past few days, I had on my account, which was the system that I was telling you about. I had about 15 to 18 positions buy and about the same sell. But with time, the gap became so wide that I couldn't open positions anymore because my equity is down. The gap was from 1746, that when a few days ago went to 48, and then the sells were on the other side at 1732. So the gap is about $14. $14 is a lot for, especially when you have many positions open. So I was basically working actually so many hours. Yesterday I only slept 2 hours. I worked 16 hours straight. Because you know guys, I'm working live. I'm working on my live account. Real money. This is live account, real money. This is not fake. This is not demo. So of course with the pressure, sometimes you make some mistakes. Sometimes you have bugs. And you hear a lot of times developers have bugs and stuff like that, especially if you're working with the live account and something happens all of a sudden. For example, if I go to the history, and I go, for example, yesterday, for example. So, I want yesterday, today is 13th, so 12. You can see here that I had a lot of positions. Sometimes, because of a small bug, my EA would go and open about 15, 16 positions at the same time. And this is not supposed to happen with my new system. The new system that I figured out, which is not far away from that bracket system. It's the same thing, but with a different mentality. It's a mentality of grid. I know some of you have heard about grid and so what. Grid is not what they're talking about. This is different kind of grid. This is cells. I have cells and specific grid, and some of them actually, no matter how much they gain, no matter how much they lose, they will always be open. And that's why you can see here that I have, and the most important thing is it has to be balanced. So these positions, Some of them will never close, even if they earn $1,000. I will still not close them. I will only close everything if my equity goes up. If this number here goes to positive, and I have it maybe about $100 or something like that. If it goes to $100 and positive, then I will close everything and then restart from the beginning, which is fine. But the most important is look at how spread the prices or the positions that it took. 1724, because today, you know, it went down all the way to 23 or 22 or something like that, and then went all the way to 48. So look at the positions, how spread they are. 1724, 1730, 32, 36, 40, 43, 45, 48. Now I have these positions, I own these positions. Now in between these positions, which is my system, the grid system, I have cells that open and close and take profit, and cells that never close. So I always have these positions here. They will not close, even if they gain money. Not all of them, but some of them. And then in between these positions, I'll be making profitable positions. So they will open, gain money, close, gain money, close, gain money, close, and so forth. But I want to always have this spread. I don't want to be... I can actually go with 100 worth of spread. $100 worth of spread. For example, 1724 all the way to 1824. It will not be a problem for me. With this amount of money, yes, with this amount of money. And then I will still be able to open positions, gain money, and close them, but leave my fixed positions. And this is the grid position, grid system that I have on top of the bracket system. So you can see my free margin is 1,043. My margin 138. So I can open many positions, no problem. Margin level is 850. So with this amount of money, this is very good. Now I want to show you today's money that it made. So today is 13th and 13th, and you can see this is the amount of money it made here. Let me take this away. Okay, so buy and sell, buy and sell. Actually, it's not losing. This system will not lose. Look at this. Look how nice it went. Look at. Now I also have a bit of concern with the FX choice. They take a lot of commission. You can see if I don't know if it's showing commission. Yes, commission. No, this is the lot size. Let me see if it has commission. Yes, it has commission. So this is commission right here. These are commission. Look at how much their commission is. 20 cent, 20 cent, 20 cent. Sometimes for the same amount of lot size, they take 24. Sometimes they take 10 and 11, around that. Today they were taking, look at this. They were taking 20, 20, 20, and then in the beginning of the day, they were taking 10, and then we're taking 11. This is all in minus. This is commission. So, of course, with this amount of commission, you don't want to be closing position below 20 cent, or you'll be at par basically. You're not losing, you're not winning, which is not good. I want to always be gaining money. So that's why you can see all my positions are, and this is one of the stuff that I fixed today. Everything is closing above the 20 cents that they take. Now this is for today. This is after I fixed everything. Actually, I fixed everything, and today, and then I left it on its own. Yesterday, for example, let's go on yesterday's. When I was fixing things and doing things, I had so many positions, I actually had to close them manually because I made a mistake in coding, and then yes, and this is one of the things that also FX Choice does. At the end of each day, they take other fees. Look at this is the end of yesterday's. 12 or 30, 23, 58, whatever, 59. This is the end of the day. They take all these fees. So if you look through these, you can see there's minuses and stuff, but this is not my system. This is basically what happened is, I had a mistake or a bug in my code, and my code went and opened, look how many positions are open. 17, 17, 44, 42, 42, 42, 42. Look, all this is by mistake. This is all bug. So basically when it did that, I had to close them manual because because I'm working with the server VPS. So by the time I click on stop, and by the time the server responds, I have about 15, 16, 17 position open. So, and they're unintentionally. My code is not supposed to do that, but I had a bug, and this happened a few times actually. So that's why you can see when you look at the signal, you can see there's a few times that I have positions in minus, and this is a result of some of the bugs that went on. So all in all, now the EA is perfect. It has no bugs. It's working perfectly as it's supposed to. It's doing exactly what I wanted to do, and that's why today you can see no problem at all. No problem. And my positions are balanced, spread out, and it's working. Now I have few things here in my in my new system, which is the grid system based on the bracket system, which is you can actually do few things to increase your gains. Now I'm only doing 1.2 and or 0.01 and 0.02 only. Most of my positions are 0.01 and some are 0.02. I also base it on the volume of trades that are happening. This is one thing. Second thing is I have to look. Second thing is I have to look at a few factors of the market, and then I deal with that, and I can also do one more thing. First thing, which is of course dealing with the volume or lot size, I can increase that. Second is I can also multiply the profitable cells. So I'm opening one profitable cell, and then it closes, and then I open another, and so forth. But I can open actually 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10, and this will actually increase my gains. Hopefully in the next few days when you watch the signal, you can see these things happening live. So as I said, this account had a lot of trials and fails and stuff the past period, but because I have faith in my EA, that's why I kept putting money in my account. I put so far 500, and then I put another 500, so I got it to 1,000, and then I had losses because I had working with different mentality, different system, and then I increased that with another 500, so I put 1,500 in total, and then finally reached 2,000, and then I put another 500. All this because I know I have a good EA, and I have something that I'm after, and I know that I can achieve. And finally today I did achieve it with after fixing all the bugs. Now the code is working perfectly and have absolutely no problem. I can make it better. I don't know if it could be better. Only make more money. Yes, we can increase, as I said, the lot size, or increase the profitable cells. So watch the signal for the next few days. If you guys have any comments, any questions, anything, you can message me on group, and hopefully we can all profit money. See you and have a good day.